Mr. Davis is recognized for questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I also want to thank all of our witnesses. You know, I strongly support modernizing our tax policy to help students and workers get the education they need. There are so many improvements that we should be making, but rewarding wealthy families for taking their children out of school is not one of those. There are so many amazing charitable organizations. And rather than advancing policies supporting all charities, today's hearing seemed to myopically supercharge only given to those privatized education programs. Dr. Melican, thank you for highlighting the importance of a focus on equity and citing the example of the Illinois Workforce Innovation Board's Equity Task Force. To help employers and workers improve their training, I have two bills with Representative Fenstra that would more than double the amount of non-taxable education and training assistance employers who could provide this to their workers. Specifically, employers could pay for up to $12,000 for workers to get upskilling and retraining without taxing those benefits. And we're pleased to have worked with Mr. Smith on these issues in the past. Given your work with a range of businesses and workers, do you see helping incumbent workers improve their skills so they can change with the nature of the jobs as complementary to the other training programs that you mentioned?
Yes, Congressman Davis, thank you so much, and thank you for your service. The Work Opportunity Tax Credit is a viable tool for training incumbent workers, especially those who've been kind of left out of the workforce pipeline, so returning veterans, individuals on public assistance. And what I like about what the Work Opportunity Tax Credit does, it incentivizes employers to invest in skills of their incumbent workers. Employers kind of have a bad trend of firing knowledge and hiring new knowledge, and the Work Opportunity Tax Credit really kind of goes by the old adage, reward goes to those who do the work. But it is a cost on the employer, so I'm good to see they have some incentives to train, because when you take somebody off production or off billable hours, that's a cost to them. But for them to get some type of benefit for training them to go to training is a huge benefit, and it actually opens this pipeline of a tight labor market, because they're hiring now just for will, and then they'll try to bring them on quickly and hire, and then train them up on their skill side. And this gives employer a strong benefit for that.
Let me just say that I support choice, but I want the choice to be as good as the base, and I want the base to be as complementary and as good as the choice. You're familiar with the Illinois city and state junior college or community college system.
Yes, sir.
What's the basic difference in the programs that one set of institutions provide and the other institutions provide?
Well, there's a variety of different schools. So we're actually doing some work with IGEN, that's the Illinois Green Economy Network, and that's a consortium of community colleges just focusing on greening their curriculum as right now. So inside a community college, there's centers of excellence what's inside them. One may have a focus on automotive, another one may have a focus on healthcare within the same jurisdiction, but really it's depending on what those employer needs are within that sector. And that really drives, not only in Illinois, but really across the country, how there's diversity of skill training that goes across different sectors or at different campuses.
Thank you very much, and I yield back.